Hello, it's Chris and Derek again from Penny's Hot Runs of Customs, working on the Studebaker. We've done quite a bit of work on the box. We haven't filmed it because it's boring Bondo sanding. So we basically stripped the whole box just with some purple stripping discs. So I went over all this inside, outside. This is the new panel. We bondoed it. We fiberglassed it where we welded it, and then Derek's been bondoing it and doing body work. Same with this side. Had a few little dents. We fixed that. And Derek's just got the little final bondo on there. Same with the other side. It's pretty much all, that side's all done. Still got a little bit here and here. I started painting. I painted this Pour 15 around the perimeter and the cross bars just to get it over and done with. And I also painted the front side of the front of the box there with Pour 15, just so it's sealed. All the rust is sealed. Now want to work. We've been working on the back also. This was all raw. Well, we welded that last time. We welded a big crack there. These were completely bent 90 degrees from the previous owner, so we fixed that. Just just put the tailgate on so we can get the box straight, because this side's we welded this side in perpendicular. So now we want to weld all the cracks, and then the bottom here is not welded to this back brace anymore. The spot welds popped, so want to get that welded. So we wanted to put the tailgate on so everything's square-ish, because the tailgate's not square-ish, but it's good. Then I have plans. We got a flat piece of thick sheet metal, and I'm gonna go behind here all the way right across here to the other side, so you won't see our frame. It'll just clean it up. Originally I was gonna do like a 2x4 piece of square tubing or rectangle square tubing, but that we got a piece, but it's just too big. It's too thick. It would weigh as much as the box does, pretty much. So I scrapped that idea. So we'll just go with a thick piece of. It's like 16 gauge or even thicker steel. Well, it's probably thicker. It's probably 12 gauge, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's close to an 1/8 inch. It's about an 1/8 inch thick piece. So we'll put that. I've got to cut it, clean it, and put that in. So right now we just got to. There's a big crack here that I painted over. We got to fix this. There's a spot weld in here that's been popped. We got to fix that. But we're gonna weld that so then this side's a little bit more stiff. But the tailgate seems to do its job. It fits.
Pretty good.
These are obviously bent, but that's fine. It sort of gets stiff there. And this side looks straight up and down right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sort of happy with that. I think we just go ahead and re-weld our spot welds that are broken and re-weld the cracks up, and then this will stop waving in the wind. But yeah, fair amount done. Just boring, crappy work. So now we're gonna get into some more welding and some more fabricating just a straight piece of sheet metal. Exciting. And the cab is 99.9% done. We're just gonna take care of a little bit more once we high build the box. We'll high build a couple little spots on the cab, and it'll be done. So getting the boring shit over with, and not boring you guys with all that stuff. So
Your fenders are gonna be a headache.
yeah.
I mean front fenders.
Oh, front fenders, yeah.
Back fenders not
Oh,
bad.
Yeah, front fenders, yeah. Okay, so I've modified my panel that I was gonna make here. Originally, I was gonna have it going underneath, behind these pieces, but found out that the frame horns are where we mounted the box to the frame. It stuck out like 3/16 of an inch or something like that. So it pushed this out and basically bowed it, so I couldn't go behind there. So I modified it. I bent these, ground a little bit of the frame back a little bit. So now it'll mount like that. We can weld it. There's a little piece of original angle iron here. We're just going to weld that seam. So it'll be one straight panel. Then later on, we're going to get a piece of angle iron and just tack weld it onto the bottom so that it doesn't shake, rattle, and roll, all that stuff. Makes it and make it stiffer. And we'll probably end up bolting our license plate to that also. And a license plate and our lights. So and then yeah, I'm gonna get Derek to give it a couple tack welds here. Then we'll drill some holes, plug weld it, and then I'll grind this flush with this stuff after. Yes, we made we first straightened the box and made it level with the truck or the cab, so it's going to be sitting exactly where it's going to sit, just a fraction of an inch higher. So I'll get Derek to, well, we'll get the welder set up and get welding. Should work out good. And we're not running a bumper, so it's just going to be not as strong as a bumper, obviously.
I could find a bumper for this thing, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's
Not gonna happen.
no.
Bend right there. I think we're pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty straight.
So we should be able to take off the clamps right now. And yeah, we're just gonna drill some holes in there, plug weld them, and grind that off. Right there.
Do you want that corner in a bit, or is it good? Oh, okay. Good enough.
Hey, just drill some holes and do a little bit more welding, and then
I like that. It's nice and clean.
the back is done. Yep.
Yeah.
Welding up some useless holes.
Oh.
Got all this in, ground off there.
Switch, yeah.
That looks pretty good. And Derek's got the box 90% done. It's gotta clean out little seams like that. So I think next week we are going to get some angle iron and put it welded along here to raise our bed up. As you can see, we are losing about 3 inches only. We still can, it's sitting, the box is sitting basically right on steel. We made rubber mounts, so it's going to come up a little bit. And then we can also shim it up a little bit more. But as you can see with the Dakota frame, we're not losing that much of the box. We're gonna have probably a 14.5 minimum box from here to the floor, which is not bad. Here it's only like 1 inch, but over there it's a little bit more. But the back of the box is gonna come up a good 1/4 inch, and it's going to affect that also, so might even gain some more. So that's what we're going to do next. Yeah, then we're going to get a piece of plywood, test fit that, make some braces across, and that's next week's job.
We're roughly 4 holes.
Yep, get rid of them.
Really?
Yep. Yep, there's no holes in this side, so get rid of them. Okay, we picked up some angle iron. So this is what we're going to use for a bed floor. We basically just put some spacers in there, and you can see that's our highest point. So we got that much of a gap. And we, as you can see right here, we got about 14 3/4 inch, and we have 3/4 inch plywood. So we got 14 inches of box depth. So that's actually pretty damn good. The back, we're gonna have to put a little spacer here, and just basically probably a piece of angle iron, custom made or something, to hold the wood, and then we'll bolt it on somehow. Then we got more angle iron. We're gonna put a header on the front, and then I got another one. We'll put a brace on top of here, and put little brackets going to here, to this original cross member. Back here I'll put another angle iron back here, probably even 2 more, maybe one here, just to give it more support. Might have to notch it around the frame, but we can brace that up. So everything's looking good. We even got to get our height, we even got our rubber mounts in there, just to get us up at the right height. So going with the Dakota chassis, I think that's a bonus. Like, we didn't drop the cab down so it's a low rider. and that would have been made the box 100% worse. But this makes it usable. Definitely 14 inches of box height is plenty usable for what this truck's going to be used for. Yeah, so we just gotta cut some. We're basically gonna weld these all along here because it's gonna be permanent, and then we'll do that to the front, and then I'll start making cut angle iron for the cross bracing, and yeah, cutting some angle iron. So box is coming together. All the welding's been done besides this on the box. All the grinding, all the paint, all the bodywork, it's done. So the box done in what, 2 weekends? So
Yeah. And
having quick.
Yeah, no.
So after we get this done, yeah, then move on to priming.
Yep.
And a little bit of block sanding, but not much. Okay, so we'll cut some angle iron braces for the front and go from there. Okay, just for we just tack welded 2 side rails in, and just for show purposes, we put our plywood in. It's good one side, 3/4 inch, and expensive, but we have a person. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. It fits easy. We obviously shorten it. We're gonna probably stain it and verathane it so it gives it a good coating. And the grains look nice. So, but that's just how high the bed's gonna be. It looks pretty damn good. Once this gets painted, it'll look awesome. Yeah, so okay, now we have this is temporary, so we're just looking at, seeing how it looks. So now we gotta take it out again and do some more welding, cutting, but yeah, looks mighty fine. We got most of pretty much all of our steel in. We even made little braces. Derek's just going to weld this one in. We put 3 of them along here. This is the only original cross member we have. Just want to make that a little stronger. So Derek can weld that one in. And then I plan on, in the corners here, I plan on making so we can have a little eye hook so we can have a tie down. So I'm going to make little spacers in between the original floor and our new floor just to strengthen it up. Go to this brace basically. And yeah, it's all welded all along there, all along here, as much as we need to.
A lot of welding.
Yep. Then our plywood we cut, gonna just go over here, so just a little bit over here, and we'll get a nice piece of angle iron or stainless steel and bend it and make it fill in this gap right here. That's going to be plenty strong enough, especially with 3/4 inch plywood. Yeah, the box is pretty much ready for paint, maybe, or not paint, primer next week. I think that's our goal, possibly. Well, we've gotten all the our floor in. All the bracing's been welded. It's painted, gave it a quick coat of Pour 15 to stop the rust and everything. So we've pretty much done everything on the box that needs welding. Derek even fabbed up the other brace for the emergency brakes so it doesn't flop in the wind. That's just bolted to the bed rail there. And then you also made a little hanger for the their e-brake cables on both sides, so that's all done. So I think the bed is pretty much done. All the body work's been done, all the dents been pulled, all the welds been done on it. So yeah, I think the next time you probably will see this, we'll probably have it in primer. Probably be in a couple weeks now. We're busy next weekend doing a tranny, or I shouldn't say that. I should say pulling out a transmission. But yeah, thanks for watching, and sorry about the lack of sparks flying and swearing, but all these little stuff like body work, it's pretty much boring and has to be done. So we got all the work done on the bed, so that's good. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.